Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. You know you're already part of the way. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. If you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. It's $3.99. It costs you nothing to hit that red subscribe button. $0 to hit that subscribe button. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I hear it helps the algorithm. And leave me any comments down below as you go. Any comments, questions, or concerns. Today we will be talking about our 75 Super Soft Challenge, you guys. And so before beginning any challenge, I believe it is necessary to set yourself up for success. So today I'll be downloading a digital tracker for my iPad, calculating my calorie needs, and planning how I'll stay consistent for the next 75 days. So welcome back, you guys, to the Super Soft Journey. In the last episode, I went over the rules, and today I'll be making sure I have a structured plan. But first things first, y'all, we need to go ahead and get this tracker downloaded from Etsy. If you're new here, there will be a playlist created with all the 75 Super Soft. There was episode 1 where I went through what 75 Super Soft is. It was just something me and my friend Sabrina, Life with Sabrina, made up. Check out her video. She'll have things in her vlogs and things like that. I'll make sure to link her down below. You guys, it is actually Monday, the first day of the challenge, and I'm just getting this stuff set up. So whenever you choose to start, just don't let fear stop you from starting at all. That is not the vibe that we're going with. Okay, we really just want to make sure we just get started, because there's always going to be fear to not start. Anyway, we don't want this video to be super long. Oh, a few church announcements. I'm not in my little bubble babe self like I usually am, because for some reason it's not letting me record. So if the quality on this is not amazing, I'm sorry. And plus, it's super rainy outside. They just got a tornado warning situation happening over here, so it's really dark. I tried to turn the ring light up as much as I could, and this particular program doesn't let me download in 1080. So with all that said, apologize for the quality. Hopefully you can at least hear me. Let's get started. Okay, let's head over to Etsy. So in my cart, you will see I have a 75 Super Soft Challenge. And I just want to walk you through what it looks like really quickly. So we have the pre-filled and blank. It comes in an A5 and US letter size. I did already ask the seller if this was going to be a downloadable for my iPad, and she said yes. And so let me see if I can. This is just a video showing you all the different sheets. You get 12 different sheets. Honestly, I don't feel like I need all 3 sheets. I really don't. And so what you'll get, you'll receive 2 PDF documents, each containing 12 printable sheets, 1 PDF for A5 journal and 1 PDF for a letter size. And then we have our Super Soft Challenge. I love this because I can X off, mark off, check off all the 75 days till I get to the end. And then they also give you a daily journal. This has a workout that you plan to do today, what pages and what book you're going to read, how many pages you read, what book you're going to read, your water, if you finished it. Now, I'm not doing 3 liters, I'm doing 64 ounces, but you could change the information. And then your meals if you want to track that, and notes. Now, these are extra pages. I feel like you don't need to do all of this, but I like the opportunity to have it. Now, 75 chart, they give it a weekly breakdown, week 1, 2, 3, all the way to 11. And it's your workout, your reading, your water, eat healthy, cheat meals, and progress pictures. What I like about this particular plan is this particular worksheet is that you'll see this filled out, but she also gives you it in blank. So you can have it track the suggested habits here, or you can have your own habits tracked. So I will put in my 64 ounces. And a lot of this, though, however, is very similar. It said my workouts would be 30 to 45 minutes. So that was a reason that I went with this. And of course, the price, because over here we're on a budget. Okay. Then you also get a blank meal plan, which will help you plan for the weeks. I hope to sit down with you guys in a future episode and go over what I'm planning for the week for a meal plan. Not really a breakfast person, so probably just lunch and dinner. And so you will get an opportunity to see me fill these out on my iPad on another day. But today I felt this was the best way to share it with you because you see it up close and personal. And so this is also a fitness tracker where you're going to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I love that they give you all the days, even though we are only required to do 5 days on this super soft challenge. Next, again, this one seems a little redundant. This just give it to you in a 75-day instead of a week by week format. It gives you by a day so you can see how well you did per day on each thing. And then, of course, a blank one so you can choose your own habits if you're not doing the same exact thing. I'm not sure I'll be using that particular worksheet. And it's an instant digital download per usual. And it says you do have access. I don't know why I asked her because literally it says right here. You have access on all devices, your Windows, your Mac, your iOS, and your Android. So yeah, you can put it on your iPad, you can put it on your computer, you can put it on your phone, which I think is so amazing because on the go, I could probably put this on, download this to my cell phone. And if you want to see if I can put this, because I have an Android, if you want to see if I can put this on my Android phone, let me know. We can try that one together as well. But I will be downloading this to my iPad, of course, because I have my iPad with me all the time. But first things first is go ahead. It's 99 cents, you guys, 99 cents. It's one of the best prices I found. They have a lot of different trackers for a lot of different things, for different aesthetics and things like that, even ones that you can download into Canva and make your own aesthetic. But I really like the setup of this and the fact that I can change things. So it's already in my cart, so I'm not going to add it to my cart. Okay, I wanted to make sure that you guys couldn't see anything specific, which I'm glad I paused because my address was on here. But what I think I'm going to do, y'all, as y'all can see, I have $5.28 in a Capital One rewards. I'm just going to use my $5.28 to use toward this 99 cents purchase so that I don't have to buy anything. So I don't really have to spend my money. I'm just using my money. It's my money now. My rewards on this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Hopefully this information is helpful to you. Please let me know if you're following along. I know a couple of you are. Shout out to y'all. All right, guys. So it does say thank you for my order. However, when I was done, it did tell me that it was going to be $1.08. So I don't know how that's going to work with the credit card. They're going to just take the 99 cents off it and charge the balance to the card. But whatever, it's fine. I can just use the rest of the rewards points to pay the balance. Is not a big deal. And that's my phone letting me know that lots and things are. Okay, I just want to also give a quick shout out to Julim247. Okay, I can do this. I'm doing a lot of it already. The water, the cooking at home, the daily reading audiobooks, but need to establish more consistency, workouts, and managing my food better. I get carried away with adjustment meals. That's what we call them in my circle rather than cheat meals. I love that, Julie. Adjustment meals. So that will be the priority along with the exercise. I'm with you, Tara. Let's go. And thank you for the challenge. So I love that, love that, love that. Shout out to Life with T76, who's already on a 75 hard journey. She said, all right, now day 63 of 75 hard for her. You got this. I'll be cheering you on. Thank you. Thank you so much for the love. And then also we have, hold on, y'all. Pamela Walker 2012. I started 75 soft today. I have a Paris trip coming up in 45 days and it's crunch time. LOL. I'll be continuing in Paris as well. Good luck. You got this, love. And I love that for us. I thought there was someone else. Oh, and then Miss Shenda, I hope I did that right. Sorry. Says, hey Tara, count me in, girl. We counting you. We counting you in. So shout out all the people who are already on their journey, who continue on their journey, and who are joining me on mine. So let's see what else we gotta do. Okay, figure out the TDEE calorie number. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm just gonna go back to Google. Hold on. Can I Google? I'm trying to press on the screen, y'all. I need to be over here. The other screen is over here. So if you see me looking, that is why. And all I'm going to do in Google is type in TDEE calculator. All right. And then the first thing that comes up is the TDEE calculator, y'all. All right, guys. Now that we found a beautiful digital planner on Etsy that we can track the workouts, meals, water intake, reading progress, all that, I have everything in one place, and that makes me feel like my progress is going to be more intentional. So let's move on to where we at now, which is to figure out how much food my body actually needs. Using the TDE calculator, I can determine my daily energy expenditure. I can't speak. Daily energy expenditure based on my activity, my calorie goals, and let's go into figuring it out, y'all. Let's figure it out. So I hope you can see it. Can I make? No, it's not gonna make it big. So the age, I am. Guess, no kidding. I am 43 years old. The computer knows. And I just got on the scale and I was 318.2. So I did gain. Well, don't leave it at 318. Gain like a couple pounds over the last week, but that's because I've been eating what I want. Let's be real. I am 5'6". I'm 5'5 1/4", so I just leave it at 5'5". It's fine. I'm gonna need my quarter. Okay. I do have a sedentary office job, and my body fat is probably ridiculously in the 50s. But I don't ever put it because I don't ever know. So then that's it. You put in your information and you hit calculate. So what it's telling me here is that my that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, guys. What it's telling me here is that my maintenance is 2,717 calories, or 19,020 for the week. We're not trying to maintain this 300 something pound. Like, we're trying to go lower. So then if you scroll down, it gives you macronutrients, but I want to know how much it is for me to lose the weight. Look at that BMI score. That is morbidly obese, you guys. Anyway, so if you go down to the macronutrients section, you now want to hit cutting or bulking. So I'll be cutting. I need to be cutting. So the macronutrient value reflect the calorie per day, which is 500 calories per day deficit than your maintenance of 2,717. So what it's saying is that my normal number is 2,717, but if I want to cut 500 calories per day, I need to have 2,217 per day. Honestly, y'all, that seems like a lot still. But if you cut 500 calories per day, let me see if I can get the calculators up here. That's 500 times 7, that's 3,500. And you need to lose 3,500 to lose 1 pound, I think. So for me, I would prefer to lose about 2 pounds a week. I'm going to keep in mind, though, in my other calorie count, in my other number here, my other sheet here, that is 2217. So I'm going to write in 2217 for 1 pound a week, right? But I want to know what it is for 2 pounds a week. And all I have to do is take my initial number, which was very similar to the new number, 2717, and instead of 500, take away 1,000. So honestly, my goal is to stay at around the 1,700 calorie rate. So 1717, there's something about that number I actually really like. So 1717 to lose about 2 pounds a week. This is not even including, and that was with me having a sedentary job. This is not including me working out, you guys, and the 5 times a week. So that actually burns calories as well when you're working out. This is not a class. Let me just continue on. So this is what it is. And it does also give you like how much protein, fats, and carbs. If you want to do a moderate, lower, or higher carb diet, any of these things you want to consider on these things. But that's basically how you get your calorie amount. You do your numbers, and that way it will be specific to you. So we've downloaded our tracker. We figured out our TDE. Let's talk about meal planning in general. So for me, meal planning, we'll use that sheet that I downloaded. We'll sit down and do that in another episode. However, for me, the goal is to keep it simple. Okay? Keep it simple, stupid. I'm making things like, y'all know I love my bowls. So Mexican bowl with chicken, rice, broccoli. Just keep it simple. A starch, a protein, and a vegetable, and maybe a couple of accoutrements like cheese or some kind of fancy sauce. Something simple. Teriyaki chicken, simple. Regular chicken, simple. Baked chicken. Utilizing my air fryer, I'm not a big crock pot, but I also I have one of those pressure cookers from Instapot. I need to utilize that more. Just a lot of things to make my life more simple. Sheet pan meals. I'm just learning as I go. So using my rice cooker, just things that microwavable rice, just easy, quick swaps. And we will do a what I eat in a day video as well. in the future. I don't know when. These are just thoughts in my head, just so you can get an idea of what I'm doing. I'd love to hear some yes, give me some good, like, healthy meal suggestions in the comments. Your girl needs it. All right, so now that we've talked about those three things, let's move on. We're almost done with our list, you guys. Workout plan. Workout plan is next on the list. So you guys already know, well, on 75 Super Soft, you get 5 days of working out, and that is 30 to 45 minutes. You guys know I already have Zumba 3 days a week, Monday, Thursday, Saturday. I do know that 2 of these days in the month, she is not having the class. So I have to figure something else out. My plan for the other 2 days is either to incorporate some strength training or some mobility or stretch working out kind of training along with my Zumba. There is a lady on YouTube, I forget her name, but she pops up with a video like every single day. And I actually want to go through all her videos and pick a few that I can do on the days that I don't have Zumba. Also, if I'm just extremely tired and don't feel like doing that, I will probably just go for a walk for 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Do what's best for you. Use the things around your house. Use the water bottles in your house. Use the stairs in your house. Pick your kids up and down. I don't know. Make it work. Just walk in place while you're watching TV. You don't have to sit down and watch TV. Just a few ideas, because I think even if you're not doing exactly 75 Super Soft that we made up, you can make up your own rules and do it whenever you can. And just start doing something healthy. I know over here we do a lot of budgeting, but the truth of it is health is wealth. If you budget and you save your money and you're not here to spend it, it makes absolutely no sense to even do it. Okay, and then last but not least is to go ahead and talk about being flexible, you guys. Flexibility is real. Like, you really, really, really need to learn to be flexible on journeys. We are not starting over on this journey if we mess up. Of course, that's not going to give us the reason not to do it at all. But you don't have to be thinking like, oh my God, I've got all this stuff to do and I just can't. And one day if I can, it's over and I got to start over. It's just the pressure. The pressure is getting worse. The pressure is getting worse. We don't want the pressure to be getting worse. We want this to be something that can be 75 Super Soft, and then it can also be your lifestyle. It can be a healthy lifestyle. 75 Super Soft, it's about building consistency, discipline, just working out your mind, your body, your spirit, all of that. And that should be part of your daily routine anyway. So that is what we're trying to, me and Sabrina are trying to promote here. Like, doing something that works for you, that even though the challenge is over, it could keep working for you. I hope that makes sense. So now that we have our tracker, now that we have ideas for meal planning, now that we have our workout plan sort of in mind, there will be an episode where I actually fill out the tracker with you, where we actually sit down and make a plan, where we actually sit down and make a workout plan and an eating plan. So don't worry. I just wanted y'all to have what I have if you're doing this. I feel like that little 99-cent tracker, you could do, like I said, you could make it customizable, whatever you're doing. That's why I really like it. But you could absolutely like do your own thing with that. So just something, I don't get no money from that. I don't know that Etsy person. I don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to share. Yeah, so I look forward to the next episode and what we're doing. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I think I've taken up enough of your time today, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. And I'm super duper grateful for you. Love you, mean it. Bye.